Dear students, in my previous videos, I have taught you some points regarding how European companies came to India, and first company that was Portuguese East India Company, and Portuguese East India Company came to India, and I have also taught that what were the reason for decline of Portuguese power from India, and today I would like to discuss on British East India Company and French East India Company. Basically, dear students, many companies came to India, but finally, what happened? The fight taken place between competition taken place between English and French East India Company, and ultimately, English East India Company dominated French also, and after gradual process, day by day, company became very powerful and company became rulers. Okay, earlier company was trader. So today I would like to teach you some important facts regarding British East India Company. British East India Company was founded in England in 1600. Queen Elizabeth I was there, and she granted permission to company to trade with India in return for share of its profit. Means if company will get profit, so some shares company will provide to Queen Elizabeth also, and that's why Queen Elizabeth granted permission. And she was also very industrious lady, and she uh, wanted that if trade and commerce will be flourished, so definitely it will be beneficial for England. In 1615, King James I sent Sir Thomas Roy as an ambassador, and he went to the court of Jahangir, and Jahangir granted permission to the British to establish factory in Surat. So this is the starting point of East India Company. The English East India Company gradually set up trading factory in Calicut and Musalipatnam. In 1640, a local ruler Nayak Dharmalla Venkatappa leased Madras to the British. There they built up a fortified factory which came to be known as Fort St. George, and Fort St. George situated in Madras. In 1651, the company set up a factory at Hooghly in Bengal. In 1688, Bombay also came into the company possession. How? Dear students, you know that the Queen of Portugal got married with British king, and Bombay had been given to company. Sorry, Bombay given to as a dowry. Okay, and finally, okay, uh, king allotted that Bombay to East India Company. Means East India Company given some share, and on the ground of that share, king hand over Bombay to British East India Company. Okay, so finally Bombay also became the British possession, and now, so first one I have taught you Calicut, Musulipatnam, then Fort St. George, and finally Hooghly, and then Bombay. And if you see in the map, so which name I have told you, all are coastal possession. Coastal possession means coastal position taken by Britishers. Why? What was the need? Need was there. The British East India Company or Britishers very strong in naval power. Means in navy navigation sector they were very strong, and that time railway was not there, aeroplane was not there. So by that route they can uh, start trade and commerce very nicely. That's why they established their colony or their position near only coastal area. from traders to rulers, some steps taken by Britishers I would like to tell you. After that, you'll understand that when any country will be there, and if central government will be very strong, so nobody can capture. Same happened when Aurangzeb was there. Britishers started to occupy their territory, and finally they had been defeated by Aurangzeb army very badly. Going to give you facts. The officials of officials of East India Company, who had initially started off as a traders, gradually changed their policy. And Sir Joseph Child, the chairman of company, wanted to lay the foundation of British Empire in India. Means political power he wanted to get. And with reference to this objective, one mistake he had done. What mistake he had done? He attacked on Chittagong. Means today Chittagong is situated in Bangladesh, but that time Chittagong was part of India, and that was the part of Mughal Empire. And that time in 1685, dear students, you know that Aurangzeb was alive. Aurangzeb died in 1707. So when Aurangzeb got information that what is this? They are the traders and they are going to attack on my territory. This much daring. And after that, what happened? Aurangzeb declared war on English. They were defeated badly, and their factories in Bengal, Surat and Musalipatnam and Bombay were seized. And after that, Britishers requested to King Aurangzeb, and finally Aurangzeb taken 15 lakhs compensation penalty, and finally he released their factories. In 1691, Aurangzeb granted the company the right to trade in Bengal free of all duties. Means one token money they will pay to government, and after that they are permitted to do trade in Bengal. This provided a very important concession, while the company profited from it. In implies also engaged the private trade to their advantage. In 1698, the company got the right to collect tax in 3 villages: Sultanati, Kalikata and Govindpur. The villages soon grew into the city which came to be known as Calcutta. Means which Calcutta today you are familiar. That Calcutta, okay, were 3 means had been made by 3 villages. The British fortified the factory at Hooghly and area around it. This development into the Fort William. By end of the 18th century, British settlement in Madras, Kolkata, Bombay became the center of the flourishing new cities. A large number of the Indian merchants, bankers were attracted to these cities. A few decades later, the British had become the rulers of the subcontinent. In lesson number next, I will teach each and every point how. So after that, French East India Company. The French East India Company came quite late, toward the end of 17th century, by which time of the English East India Company was well established in India. The French East India Company, founded in 1664, was very different from the English East India Company. It was government company. Try to understand. English East India Company was private company, but French East India Company was government company. East India Company was based on, means the finance what company had got based on investment of shareholders, means they were private one, and company had to return their means benefit to shareholders also. Okay, if company will not do a nicely good job, so company will not pay money to their investors, and finally Okay, it will be dangerous for the company. Means nobody will help to company. But if government company will be there, so government assistance will be there. Or recruitment, government was authorized, but here board of director, board of control were there, board of directors and court of directors, sorry. So board of directors and board of director and court of directors, okay, used to we used to do appointment, recruitment taken place by them, and only competent personality used to get appointment. So that's why, okay, company was very well organized, well systematic, and their directors were, their executive bodies were very very competent. So French established fortified trading center at Pondicherry at at east coast of the India. Later, Chandranagore near Calcutta, Mahi on the west coast were added in the list of possession of the French company. So these are companies, and in next video, next lesson, I will teach upcoming lesson. Okay, so only dear student this much. Thank you.